okay. Read this to make you so. I want to withdraw. I don't want anyone to vote for me. The best president this class could have is Albert Duckett.
Nobody takes down Angelsnup 7 easy. There's a reason why, after 100 channels destroyed, Angelsnup 7 is still here. There's a reason why nobody want to get in a beef with Angelsnup 7. If you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecued.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rope, baby. Close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? People all over the world.
Donation F1. I got the answer. I can handle the hard question. See, they say that Angelsnup 7 don't care about the people. But Angelsnup 7 cares about the people because I'm bold enough to tell you the truth. And I don't give a damn if you give me a dime. I'm not looking for your money. my black people. It's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind.
Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angelsnup 7. I am your soul brother, number one. Are y'all really gonna make me do this? I'm serious. Are you really gonna make me do this? Because this subject, this topic has become very boring and it is redundant. I don't see any more need to continue because whatever needs to be said has been said. And this is not a popularity contest. I don't give a damn whether certain people believe or disbelieve what I say. I am here to tell my story. And since you was not there, you should really mind your own damn business because you don't know what happened. That's what you should do. But since you cannot do that, if you are a just person, if you are a fair person, then you would take the advice of our friend Guy Nollywood Jr., who always tell us that he does his research and he gets the information. We would take the advice of Sister Nandy, who said, hey, keep me out of your beef. I don't want nothing to do with that. But next thing you know, she's involved in the beef. You have Guy Nollywood Jr. I do my research. I get the information. But you see him on a panel and there is no documentation. There is no research. There is no information. And so we see Guy Nollywood Jr. Yep, you sure is right. That ain't true. I don't believe him either. I don't believe him either. So many. It's amazing. It's a shame. But this has really become redundant and it's boring because we continue to crush the lies. We crush the slander. We post videos that come right out of the horse's mouth that certain people just said. They did not say this 2 years ago, last year, just a few months ago down the road. Now all of a sudden, they flip-flop. It's a whole new ball game. And you believe a flip-flopper. You're going to believe somebody who can't keep their story straight. And the reason why you cannot keep your story straight is because you lie. And if you want to be a good liar, remember the lie you originally told. Tell the story. Remember the lie, the story that you originally told. So my conscience is clean because I have no reason to lie. There's no video showing what Angel said, Angel did, and show contradiction. Because whatever I said then, I am saying now, nothing changed at all, period. But I agree with Sister Nandi, and I agree with Guy Nollywood Jr. about the documentation, the research, and the information. It is unfortunate that they themselves refuse to do that. Otherwise, or if they did, they would not take the position that they decided to take, thus look very, very stupid in the eyes of those who think. Now, there are those who don't think. This is the reason why religion is popular, because you don't have to think. This is why you can believe in spooks and gods and demons and spirits, but I'm the one insane. But you think a spaceship is going to come out the sky and save you. You believe in some tribe of Shabazz. There's no archaeological evidence to support the existence of a tribe of Shabazz. And how did they get in America? It's a lot of questions. But in religion, or if you are falling for crocodile tears, there's no need for documentation. There's no need to research or get the information. Just believe the lie. So I'm not here to try to convince anyone of anything, because there are those people who love lies. They love falsehood. They are not just people. They are of the unjust. They are of the wicked. They are of the wicked. But I know where I stand. And this is boring. It's boring for those who do the research, who use common sense. If you notice, these persons don't never say use common sense or logic or be analytical. Just believe. Now, I'm the violent person, correct? I'm the violent person, but you don't hear me screaming and hollering and using profanity and making death threats, talking about kill him, kill him. Profanity. I'm the violent one. I'm not the one wishing death on people. You've never heard me say Die. I hope you die from your cancer, die from your sickness. You never heard me wish bad on anyone. They want me to die, to be sick, broke, and homeless. And these persons, one is a Christian. See, you can claim to be anything that you want. That don't mean that's who you are. I'm a Christian. That don't mean, just because a person say they are Christian, that's just talk. It does not mean anything. I'm a Muslim follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's just talk. I was a Christian and I was a Muslim. I know the criteria and the qualifications to be both of these, or part of, or believer in these religious belief systems. And you, ma'am, and you, madam, you ain't no Christian. You ain't no Muslim. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught, if you're going to argue in the best manner. These ladies do not argue in the best manner, because if they argue in the best manner, they would take the advice of Guy Nollywood Jr. and they would bring the documentation, they would bring and show they did research. Going on the internet and finding some links is not research. That's not documentation. That would not hold up in a court of law. It's not enough to prove your case that you're trying to prove. You're not a Christian. There's no Christian females. There's no Muslim females that I know of that act like these ladies here. And I'm trying to be respectful because we know that their behaviors and their actions are not ladylike at all. They don't act like Christian women. You're not going to go to church and act the way you do on the internet. You're not going to do it. Pastor Hill is not going to tolerate you talking and acting the way you do on the internet in church. This is a fact. You're not going to act and talk and do what you do and go to any mosque, whether it is the temple of the Nation of Islam or whether it is an Orthodox Islamic temple. You're not going to go there. Both of these ladies will get thrown out of these houses of worship because that is not tolerated. They are not acting as a Christian. They are not acting as a Muslim. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, do not lie. This is the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. So you have broken the restrictive laws. Both of these women claim I do certain things to them right now. Or in the past, I did something to their computer. I'm sending spam to their email. I put some kind of bug in their computer and I can track them down through GPS. Hey, I'm a regular James Bond. If you listen to these women, I'm a regular James Bond. I'm putting GPS in computers. I'm sending all kinds of spam. I can go to my phone right now. All kinds of invoices, all kinds of stuff, spam come to my email. I could easily say the same thing. Oh, they sending all this spam to my telephone. And I'm not going to say that. Spam come to all our emails. And if I cannot prove that it's this lady or that lady, I'm not going to even mention that because it makes me look stupid and dumb. But not to a believer, because that's what you want to believe. So I'm not here to convince nobody of anything, because those who believe, they're going to believe. They don't care anything about the research. They don't care anything about documentation. They want to cry. Almond, please believe me, Almond. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. Just take me on face value. Let me make all the accusations and allegations that I want and don't give you no kind of evidence or documentation at all. We don't do that here. And this is why people stop giving you donations. That's not my fault. Because you change yourself. You put yourself out here and you paint yourself as one thing, and now people see you for who you really are. I'm not going to give you my money. First of all, I did not subscribe to you because you was a Christian. And now you're a Christian. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's your fault. I have nothing to do with that. And now you gather all these people together, screaming and hollering and cussing and profanity and vulgarity. You have ran away a lot of your own people because you don't know how to argue in the best manner. And the reason why you cannot argue in the best manner is because you don't have a case. You're wrong. That lady is wrong, and you are wrong. It would be easier and it would be better just to be silent or correct yourself before, or now you have wrecked yourself. Y'all gonna make me keep talking? Because really, it's boring. It's really boring. But one of my supporters that I respect, they wanted me to make very clear, and I never said I was coming to Atlanta. I never said I was coming to Atlanta. I said, if I want to come to Atlanta, I will. That's what I said. I have relatives in Atlanta. I also have a friend in Atlanta. And if I want to come to Atlanta, I will. I have no reason to come around your house. That's true. Why would I want to come around your house? There's no reason for that. I have no reason to, and I have never made no threat to harm you. Yes, you did. You was in my chat room. You was in my chat room. All those faceless avatars could be anybody. I would give you my IP address to my computer. And then I don't know how you're going to do it. You trace the IP addresses from those faceless avatars to my IP address, and I want you to apologize to me in public. I do not use faceless avatars. If I want to talk to you, I will talk to you face to face. I will make it very much known that you're talking to me. Those are the games of YouTube that they have been playing for decades. Do you think that if faceless trolls come to my channel, I'm going to automatically assume, oh, that's you, which it could be? I'm not going to talk about something I cannot prove. I'm going to say that again. I'm not going to talk about something I cannot prove. I'm not going to talk about something that defies common sense, logic, and being analytical and reason. I'm not going to do that. I know trolls. This is the norm of YouTube. So I'm not here to try to win a popularity contest. Those who believe gonna believe whatever they want. I mean, they believe in dinosaurs. Well, I guess there is dinosaurs, but y'all believe in all kinds of fruitcake stuff. Spirits and demons and ghosts and goblins and Santa Claus and all kinds of stuff. So there's nothing you can do. You cannot convince a believer of nothing. They are going to believe whatever they believe. However, there is a group of people, if you show them documentation, they do their research, they can think for themselves, they use common sense and reason, and then they can see, or they can separate the oil from the water. I'm not going to be here long, and I'm not going to keep, or my intention is not to continue redundancy over and over and over again. But I heard one of these ladies say, what did I do to him? What did I do? 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 So we want to talk about a little bit. What did you do? It reminds me of people who throw a rock, then they hide their hand behind their back. Who threw the rock? I don't know. Wasn't me. One thing that I do know is that there's a group of people like this troll in my chat room who've been around me for a long, long time. They want to find a champion. They want to find a champion. They want to find a group of people, somebody that can bring down Angelsnup 7. And so when they find the champion, go get him. Go get that snuff. Go get him. Go. It's not about that they really give a damn about your position or why you're crying. They just want somebody to bring down Angelsnup 7. Because Angelsnup 7, I hurt people's feelings. I'm always hurting somebody's feelings. He talk about my religion. He talk about my Pan-Africanism. He talk about me being an American patriot. He always talking about somebody. He's always in a beef with somebody. Know what it is. You don't like that Angelsnup 7 is telling the truth. And you don't want to accept that your belief, your ideology has an error. Your vision and your plan does not work. Like this fella in the chat room. Now, he makes mockery of me. So within the 10 years that you've been making mockery of me, sir, what have you accomplished? Nothing, except follow me around. And I don't expect to do nothing. Nobody giving me millions of dollars. There's nobody helping me like that. Your mindset, your mentality, there's thousands, hundreds of you, and y'all can't accomplish nothing. So Angelsnup 7 don't have nothing in 2017. You don't either. Angelsnup 7 don't have nothing in 2020. You don't either. But you should be embarrassed because there's hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions of y'all, and you can't accomplish nothing. And you don't like, because I speak out and remind you that you accomplished nothing. That's what they don't like. That you're a bunch of losers. Loserville residents. That's your fault, not mine. Because I'm telling you, if you listen to the Reality's Temple on Earth internet ministry, you will become a better human being if you embrace what we call Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. We will finally take control of the destiny of this group of oppressed people and guide them to the promised land that Dr. King always spoke of. But you want to continue to be silly and live in your delusions and your fairy tales and your myth. That's not my fault. I just sit back in the cut and watch you keep losing. Y'all losers. So, I just want to address just a few things and get out of here because it's boring. We have a meeting, Soul Liberation Day 2022. December the 7th at 2:30 p.m. My focus is now going to my biggest live stream of the year. This here We won this war a long time ago. We show receipts. We show documentation. Whatever we put forth is analytical. It falls within reason and common sense and so forth. There's no need for me to call for somebody's death. I wish they was dead. You don't hear me talk like that. I'm not hollering. I'm not screaming. But I'm the violent person, but I'm not doing nothing violent. They show no receipts, no documentation, except hearsay, allegations. And even when you hear the allegations, it's not violent. He sent some mail to another man's mailbox and silly stuff like that. What's violent about that? Because I put some mail in another man's mailbox. What's violent about that? What's scary about that? There's nothing scary or violent about none of this. Now, if you can show that I had a gun and I stabbed somebody and I shot somebody, I kidnapped somebody's dog or something, that's different. They show nothing. Show nothing. I'm the violent one. And when I look at the comment section of one of their videos, somebody is in the comment section talk about, y'all should go get the brothers, send the brothers to his house, and they'll show him what they're gonna do to me. They're gonna beat me up. They're gonna kill me, stab me. What the brothers gonna do? But the brothers don't do nothing to the white man. See, this is what we talk about here. You can send the brothers to kill another black man for whatever reason. I did not enslave you. I did not steal from you. I did not whip you with a whip. I did not cause you any kind of harm. But the people and the government that you say done these things, you don't touch them. This is why I don't like this pro-black, blackity-black, Pan-African. Y'all fakes. Y'all a bunch of phonies and frauds. Because you will hurt black people. You will hurt soul brothers and sisters. But you will not do nothing against the devil. And have never done nothing against the devil. You can kill me if you want to. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to hide. In fact, you doing me a favor. I don't have to worry about none of this anymore. At this point in time, I don't care. I don't care. We live and we die. Whether I die today or tomorrow, I am going to die. I don't care. But it goes to show how fake Pan-African, black Muslim, all this blackity black, all these black type folks, they actually hate black. They don't really like this dark skin. No, they don't. They don't really like this dark skin. They don't like this nose. The lady, what's her name? Nandy. She made mockery of my lips. What's wrong with my lips? The average black person, black man, have lips just like mine. Matter of fact, bigger and redder than mine. They don't like black. They don't like black. It's a facade. It's fake. We put up a post on the channel with Guy Nollywood Jr., and he's wearing a Santa Claus hat. He's decked out in Christmas stuff. He's a Pan-African. And so we bring this to his attention. He wants to get angry at Brother Maurice for laughing. You did that. You are the one, Pan-African, with the Santa Claus hat on. You did that. That's my fault. Maurice's fault. Because you're a Pan-African that believe in Christmas. So you can send the Goonie Goons all you want. I don't care. Does not bother me at all. However, because I did file a police report, your life might begin to have some problems because the police know who to look at. These two ladies, Sister Nandy, Gay Nollywood Jr., Alquan, those who was on that platform who did threaten my life. It does not make any difference what you think. That's what you done. And also, I took screenshots of your supporters talking about send the goon squad to go get them and other threats. And Sister Nova basically put my address out in the YouTube world. So you love the white man so bad and so much. He has no choice. He'll be coming knocking at your door. So-and-so was murdered. Your name came up. That's the reality. So come on, Goon Squad. Again, it wasn't my intent to be here really long. It really wasn't. But it's just some things that I want to talk about. And I'm sick of it. It's redundant. And it's boring. But I think I can go through these things because I have them, a little notation, so I can probably hit them real quick. And we are already 5,000. Y'all ready to go for a ride? Let's do this. Okay. I am an escaped mental patient. Okay. I escaped in 2007, right? I've been on the internet, also living in the state of Missouri, 2007, for a long time. I've been living in Missouri from 2007 to what? Years. Now, there was a guy who did escape, and he ended up in Pennsylvania somewhere. It took them like 6-7 months because you have to go through extradition, the extradition process, in order to bring him back to the state of Missouri. He was not gone a year. So here I am on the internet. I'm an escaped mental patient. Why didn't they come and get me? It doesn't make any sense. And you see all these dumb ass folks. Oh, he's an escaped mental patient. Yup. Do. And I'm talking to you right now. State of Missouri. Here, come and get me. It doesn't make any sense. Any of you who have been involved in the law, the criminal justice system, you know, especially if you go on Facebook or YouTube, it's not gonna take that long for law enforcement to have you behind bars. Matter of fact, you can be just on the ground, on the run, and you got problems when you have the federal government after you, you got the state, local police, you got a bunch of snitches that want reward money. They will tell the police where you at so they can get a reward. How am I able to dodge people who want me locked up since 2007? See, it don't even make any sense. It's stupid stuff. Y'all believe anything. Y'all make me puke. It's stupid stuff. They over there, Sunshine over there, what's his name? Pedro Funk. That's because he's funky too. Dumbass people. I wonder you're still a slave. I wonder you came from slaves. It's pathetic. Stupid. Okay. Okay, so the next silly thing they say, oh, he suffers erectile dysfunction because he's been chemically castrated because of the drugs. I never took drugs. That was the main reason why they would not let me go, is because I refused to take drugs. I never took the drugs. Never. And one of the sources that they use come from me. Okay. They say I doctored my report, but they still going to use it. If it's doctored, then why are you still going to use it as a reference point? Because you have nothing else. They cannot find nothing else because everything about me is private, is protected under HIPAA. If my documentation comes from me and it's doctored, why are you still using it as a reference? That's stupid. Y'all can't think worth a damn. I don't know. The so-called Negro in bad shape. Y'all believe anything. You don't think at all. I'm an escaped mental patient since 2007. This is 2021, people. Duh. Okay, let's go back to the chemical castration. First of all, I never took the medication. First of all. And even if I did, if you do your research and you get the information, that's one of the side effects. But this is the reality. People get raped in that mental institution. If they was chemically castrated, how can you get raped? Female clients and female staff got pregnant in that place. If they was chemically castrated, how could the staff get pregnant? How could the female clients get pregnant? That's a side effect. But it's not the norm. It's rare. It does slow you down, but it don't take you out. That's very rare. It's very rare. It's stupid. And they don't bring no documentation to prove and show to you just because you take psych drugs that you are chemically castrated. Do you know how many millions and millions of people take psych drugs, including those doctors themselves? They have lots of children, make lots of babies. That's false. That's a false statement. False statement. Chemical castration. Now, there are those who are sex offenders. There are drugs that they can give a person. Also, they can outright castrate you by surgery. I want to say this also. If you notice, I did ask these ladies, both of them, I asked them, would you take a lie detector test? No takers. Why is that? It's going to cost me maybe over $1,000. If both of these ladies want to take the lie detector test, it's going to cost me over $1,000 to get this done. So far, no takers. They know they're going to fail. They know they're going to fail, and I am willing to spend the $1,000 because I know they're going to fail. If I thought they would pass, there's no way I'm going to spend $1,000 just so they can pass and make me look bad. I know, they know that they cannot pass the lie detector test. They make an allegation that my family member said that I touched their child or some crap to that effect. I have a video, interviewed family members, don't know nothing about this stuff. These people, Porkchop and the doo-doo lady, do not know my family at all, period. Porkchop met some of my people for a few minutes, and that was the end. They did not have no long conversations. That was the end. They do not even like her, never liked her to begin with. Because she's big, fat, and trifling, they could tell she was trouble. I'm going to offer it again. I'm going to offer it again. Take the lie detector test. Make me spend some money. They're not going to do it. They're going to fail. Y'all know y'all funny in the chat room. Come on, stop being funny like that. Y'all, you're taking me off my game. This is the reason why I have to put down notes, because I'm tripping off the chat room, and you make me laugh and be throwing me off. Saying some funny stuff. I want to be in the chat room too. Woo. Shout out to ZMAD. Shout out to Mello. Shout out to Amin. Shout out, of course, to the Deacons of Reality. Shout out to all the supporters out there in YouTube land. Thank you so much for your support, of course. And you're very valuable. I so much appreciate it. Let me go through these comments real quick. Put them on the board because you are important to me. Then we want to try to finish up and get out of here. They don't even have to pay a dime. Right. They don't have to pay a dime. I will set it up. I will pay for it. The only thing you have to do is go and answer the questions. They're not going to do it because they want you to fall for their crocodile tears. They know they telling half-truths and lies. What you said, Z-Man? Z-Man said, throw in some barbecue wings, some pork, and 2 large pieces, and I bet she'll do it. See, y'all, we got so much comedy in the chat room, it throws me off my game. I'm not going to be able to finish my little talk. Wow. Mello said she won't do it unless there's right. Yeah, Porkchop got to have dessert. Porkchop got to have dessert. Got to have dinner. Got to have ice cream, cake, some cookies or something. Got to have some kind of dessert. And that's just the reality of it. We see that you weigh about 300 pounds. We already know you're not fooling nobody. Just because you wear all these baggy clothes, this baggy dress, people can tell that you big. I mean, who are you fooling? Guy in Hollywood sitting on the panel, lying his ass off. Yeah, Sister Aleeyah, you so beautiful. You don't look like you weigh like that. You lying out his damn teeth. What the hell? Fake ass people. Got to have dessert. Got to have dessert. We know we have a lot of fun in the chat room. I'm glad the chat room is small, so we can actually you can actually see people's comments and we can talk to one another. Now, when we get really, really big, it's going to be over. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. Don't forget the dessert. I got another challenge for Aleeyah. If you don't weigh 300 pounds, why don't you get on a scale, get one of your daughters, show your let's make sure it's you, and you get on the scale, and let's see what that scale say. You're not going to do it. Matter of fact, while you're at it, lift up one of your pants legs or your dress so we can see them big ass bulges in your legs because you're obese. That has not went nowhere. I already know it has not went nowhere. You can wear all the bed sheets and the car tarps that you want. We know that you're a big ass woman. And scale, the average scale only go to 300. You're going to take that scale all the way to the max. She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. This is not making mockery. This is just actual facts. Get on a scale. I will get on a scale and show you how much I weigh. I have no problem with that. I weigh almost 200 pounds. I have no problem with that. I get on a scale, and it's going to probably be like between 190 and 200 pounds. That's me. Now you get on the scale. But that has nothing to do. That's a distraction. It really has nothing to do with what we want to talk about. I mean, I knew that you was a big fat hog when I came to your house. That's what we're going to talk about real quick. Let me try to get back into this, and we're going to call it a day. Let me catch up with some of these comments real quick. Woo! Folks in the chat room, I have nothing to do with it. They're not calling for your death either. Alma said the scale was said to be continued. She probably have to go to a truck scale. For real, you probably have to go to a truck scale. The average scale that I know of only goes to 300 pounds. So she says, he just show up at my door. We just talking. And just one day out of nowhere, I just show up at her door, right? Okay, so how do I know where she lives? Duh. How do I know where she lives? Now, we heard the video. So the video, the audio gives us an idea of her mindset. What does she say? I want to marry you. I want to marry you. How you going to marry me if I don't come to your house? If we don't get to know each other? So she gave me her address, and I went for a visit. I did not just show up at her house. And Sister Nova tell the same damn lie. He just show up at my, we was talking, been talking for I don't know how long. Can I come and visit you? You say yes. You gave me your address to where you live. These women gave me their address to where they live. I did not go around. I did not magically just show up at their house. They wanted me to come see them. Y'all, do I have to keep going? Do I have to keep this? I mean, I got a few other little notes here, but do I have to keep? It don't make any sense. Sunshine and that pedro funk guys, and you're not thinking at all. He just show up at my house because you knew I was coming. You gave me your address, of course. Now, the first thing Porkchop did not like about me, she invited me to her blog talk show, which don't exist no more because she can't get along with nobody. All those women that was on her blog talk show, she was talking about them behind their back. She's jealous of them because many of them have husbands. Many of them have husbands. Many of them are living a good family life. She has no husband. There's no penis in her house. The only penis that might be in her house might be her grandson. But far as I know, all of them are girls. All of them are women. She has a grandson that she calls her son. She has no son. That's her grandson. She's jealous of women who are married because she cannot get along with nobody. She can't be married. And she talk about them like a dog behind their back. And they figured the whole thing out. And that was the end of her blog talk show. That's the end of her YouTube. She can't do nothing on Facebook. She's burned all her bridges all over social media. They know her. And pretty soon, it's just a matter of time. She's going to burn her bridge with Sister Noble. Because she's a dirty, low-down thing. It's all about her. She wants followers. Now, I just show up at your door. You're a damn lie. So I'm on her blog talk show. I'm on her blog talk show, and she doesn't like when I start talking against sodomy. I'm talking against sucking penis. I'm talking against licking vagina. She gets real upset over that. That's sodomy. That's one of the reasons of why the God in the Bible and Quran had a problem with Sodom and Gomorrah because of the homosexual gay activity. They lick vagina. They suck penises. They are involved in the anal sex. If you're doing it just because you're doing the same thing and you're heterosexual, you're no different than they are. And she's into that. Aleeyah is a penis sucker. She believes in sodomy. Oh, that's nobody's business. That's right. It's none of my business. I'm just telling you what it is. It's sodomy. It's disgusting, nasty, caveman behavior. That's what it is. That's what it is. What is this here? I've never seen this account before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. In this corner, weighing in at 400 pounds, undefeated in eating contest winner, current world heavyweight, Porkchop. I gotta leave the chat room alone. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to get through the rest of my points here. Woo! You could probably put 3 Terry Ellis in Porkchop. 3 Terry Ellis in Porkchop. Okay, so she knows I am against sodomy. Okay, so I end up at her house. I'm not going to go through the whole story. I just want to get straight to some points here, because I've already told this story, and you already know. So I just want to hit on some points. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Aleeyah Porkchop MuHAMmad, she smokes cigarettes, she drink liquor, she smoked weed. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught against all that. Elijah Muhammad taught against sport and play. She's into sport and play. They go and cheer for these National League teams and or whatever. Elijah Muhammad taught against sport and play. There's no old school Nation of Islam member that's going to tell you the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught that you can smoke weed, get drunk, smoke cigarettes. That's not the teaching. And they don't do sports. Elijah Muhammad taught eat 1 meal a day. Clearly, we see she haven't ate 1 meal a day in generations. We see that. Also, I just posted a video. Aleeyah Muhammad is a diehard Donald Trump supporter. Elijah Muhammad taught against politics, and he damn sure didn't say go around supporting folks like Donald Trump. That's not his teachings. And this is what she would do to justify her behavior. This is the new teachings, the new understanding of Elijah Muhammad's teaching. See, this is the thing that you have to understand. Even when Elijah Muhammad was here, there was people like Aleeyah, Patricia Robinson, her father, and her people. They were smoking and drinking and stealing. They was involved in criminal activity. That's why she do what she doing, because her people was doing that, wearing a bow tie. They were not holy and righteous, God-fearing. She told me her father was an assassin. Who was he killing? He was killing black people. That's who he was killing. And she lied to me. She told me, and she just lied for the hell of it. How old are you? She told me that she's 5 years older than me. She's 10 years older than me. She's 10 years older than me. She told me her mother and her father was in the Nation of Islam. Only her father. Her mother is a Christian. Always been a Christian. Her mother was never in the Nation of Islam. She can't show you no pictures of her mother in the Nation of Islam. I met her mother. She's a Christian right now. Some kind of, I forgot what it is. Catholic, Jehovah's Witness or something. I don't know. She's never been a Muslim. She told me she was an only child. She has 9 brothers and sisters. Of course, when you married to a Muslim and you're involved in all that old crap, of course, the only thing a woman can do is spit out tons and tons of babies. That's the only thing a black woman, a sister, and caught up in all this Pan-African pro-black stuff, the only thing you can do is spit out a whole bunch of babies. That's the only thing you worth. You have no brain. You have no other value except you're a breeder. That's all you're gonna find. So she's a fake and a fraud. She tell you this lie. I thought he was a Muslim. I thought no, you didn't. I stopped believing in God in 2004. The Reality's Temple on Earth came to YouTube in 2007. I was Reality's Temple on Earth in 2007. Did not meet this woman until 2013. I was Reality's Temple since 2007. Never told her I believe in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. Sometimes I will wear my bow tie or whatever now and then. I never said I'm a believer in Nation of Islam teachings since I've been on the internet. Never. At no time. You can't find one video I was always the reality's temple on earth. I speak out against religion and spirituality. Always have. Stop believing in God 2004, 2005, maybe 2003. God ain't did a damn thing for me. So she's a liar. That's her fantasy. And she thought she was going to use my ministry to spread her Nation of Islam crap. It's not going to happen. I'm not Nation of Islam. I don't mind compromising. I don't mind trying to work with my brothers and sisters. I am not Nation of Islam. But that's what she thought she was going to do. Now, here we go. We got a witness here, ZMAD. ZMAD says, right, I've been watching you since I was in high school. And even then, you were Reality's temple on earth. And ZMAD is in his 20s, early 20s now. And he was 17, 18 years old back then. I was Reality's temple on earth. Always been. She's a liar. I never pretend to be a Muslim. I never pretend to believe in God. Never. Her plan was to get me under her roof. Her plan, she thought she was going to bully me. Her plan was to try to, she thought she was going to be able to manipulate me because I was in a bad place in my life. That was the plan. Your plan failed. Your plan failed. She's going to try to separate me from my people. Separate me from my people but that's how family do. Sometimes we do good, sometimes we do bad. And that's how it goes. But you're not my family. I don't know you, lady. I'm not going to cut my family off for you. That's what the whole thing was about. So to make a long story short, what did I do? What did I do? I'm going to tell you what your fat ass did. She was very verbally abusive to me. She raped me. I told her, look, I don't have any money. And I told her that the relationship I'm looking for is a sexless one. Can you handle that? She said yes. So she know I don't have any money. And she also know that I'm not interested in a marriage or a relationship with sex involved. She know that. She said, I can handle that. Come on. Let's talk. Let's see if we can work this out. And then she forced herself on me. I'm just laying in the bed, minding my own business. I didn't really want to touch her. I overlooked the fact that she was fat. I thought she was going to be a nice person, but she's not. She's a tyrant. She's an evil battle axe, a wicked person. And she's a liar. She know that she told that other child to slap that other child in the mouth because she wanted a piece of chicken. She's a liar. Those daughters are brainwashed. They're zombies. And that's her family. I can't have nothing to do with that. Who knows how long that has been going on? I can't get involved in that. These children are really, really brainwashed by her. And she would tell them all the time, if you don't like it, I'll kick you out. That scares them. They don't know nothing about the real world. They don't know how to pay bills. They don't know how to do anything. She got them all. She got them all brainwashed, messed up. She raped me. She threw her fat ass on top of me. I'm going to get me some ding ding. And just kept messing with me until I got an erection. Because I'm not chemically castrated. And she did what she had to do. And I went on with it because I did not want to be homeless. And I thought maybe this might be able to work out. But I did not want her. I did not want her. And the reason why I told her I wanted a sexless marriage, she was not physically appealing to me. I would have to really, she had to be a nice person and whatever. I would really have to begin to fall in love and like her. She was a nasty person. She's a nasty person on the outside. She's a nasty person in the inside. There's nothing good about her. I mean, look at her behavior. Hollering and screaming and cussing. She is not an example of the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. These are the new teachings. Elijah Muhammad said, do not change my teachings. There is no new teachings. And the same goes for Minister Louis Farrakhan. Elijah Muhammad said, after I'm gone, do not change my teaching. To my knowledge, the only one that I know of that's really trying to live the teachings of Elijah Muhammad is that group with Eric Muhammad in Atlanta. He's trying to really live the old school teachings of Elijah Muhammad. But this woman is not, and Louis Farrakhan is not. They have changed and manipulate the teachings to suit them. Because Farrakhan wants to be God. He wants to be Elijah Muhammad. She wants to be Elijah Muhammad. She wants to be God. Slap that child in the mouth over a piece of chicken. Because she wants chicken. Right. I'm minding my own business. I didn't even want to touch this woman. When I began to see her for what she really was, I didn't want to touch her, let alone to have some sex with her. No, disgusting. And she says, I can't get an erection. Well, whatever I had, she enjoyed every bit of it. You know how you do it. I gave her the Holy Ghost. I wasn't even trying to do nothing. Oh my goodness. I know. We live and we learn and things happen to us. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first. I'm not the first and won't be the last. I'm telling you what happened. I'm looking at the woman. I'm just laying there. Is that what y'all do too? Oh. She got the Holy Ghost. Breathing got all. I'm just looking at her like, wow, is it that serious? Ebony said, parental discretion is advised. Oh, wow. This live stream is supposed to be 30 minutes. Oh. So, okay. Almost done with Porkchop. Got a couple of more points with Porkchop. Oh. Now, it was cold. It was cold in Toledo, right? I was outside shoveling snow. Something told me to take my keys with me. Something told me, take your keys with you. But I left my keys in the house. I was outside shoveling snow. And this thing, without my permission, she went inside my safe. It was not a briefcase, suitcase, or whatever she's talking about. This was a safe. She found the key to my safe, went in. That's where I keep all my important papers and blah, blah, blah. And she stole my money. And she's right. She did see that old cuff medicine was in the briefcase. I mean, in my safe. And my release papers was also in the safe. And she did not make any copies. And that's another thing. These people know about my personal business like that. Show us the paperwork. Show us the copies. She said she made copies of the paperwork. Show us the copies. She's not going to show anything. She stole my money, like $400 out of my safe. She's a thief. And so what really made her angry was this. She was smoking cigarettes, she was smoking weed, and she was getting drunk. And she put on jazz music. And she wanted me to get up and dance with her. I don't do that. I don't dance. I'm not a dancer like that. I don't like jazz. I don't like jazz music. I don't like liquor. I don't like smoking weed. I don't smoke. That's when she got angry. You got to go. Now check this out. This was the coldest day in Toledo. I mean, like 3 foot of snow, something like that. This demon wanted to throw me out into the snow. So I had to think real quick and find a weak spot in her so I could buy me some time so I could get out of there. So I suggested to her, hey, you can rent me this room. I'll be driving the truck. You can rent this room. I could give you $500-600 a month for this room. And she know what a trucker, how a trucker's life is. I probably come home only 3 days out of the month. You know, you get $600. I had to speak to the greedy side of her to buy me some time. And she started thinking about that $600 every month. That's cool. She's a welfare victim, living off the foster care money from her grandchildren. And she also gets welfare money from them grown-ass daughters that don't work. Nothing has changed. She's claiming those daughters has good job working at Chrysler. Show us. Why are we letting these people run their mouth and you're not asking for any kind of receipts at all? You're not asking for no receipts at all, period. It don't make any sense. Everybody in the chat room, they all doofless ass people. Purely stupid. I'm not on no welfare. Show us receipts. Show us a uniform. Chrysler and Ford and all those car people, they have uniforms. Show us a uniform or something. She makes her money because she gets Social Security now. She's an old geezer. She has those grandchildren, that foster care money, and she gets welfare from those two grown-ass daughters that's in the house that never go outside. They stay stuck up in the house outside. It's a cult. So what else? Make sure, okay, yeah. Oh, and then she filed a false report against me. Talking about I was stalking her or doing some crazy stuff. So you're going to tell me, what did I do? What did I do? You stole my money. You raped me. You try to throw me in the cold snow. And you filed a fake ass stalking police report. I was on the East Coast driving a truck. How am I stalking you, lady? Crazy stuff. She didn't know I was on the road. She didn't know. Just making up lies. What did I do? And you think I don't have the right to tell people how dirty you are? You a dirty, low-down thing. Let me see something here. Real quick. Okay, well, but what did I do? You a dirty, low down, filthy thing. And you are filthy. All those girls, all those people in the house, dishes in the sink, clothes everywhere. You got a washer and dryer in the house. You have a dishwasher. Why is there dishes in the sink? Why is there clothes everywhere? They stay up all night, sleep all day. That's what welfare victims do. That's welfare victim behavior. What did I do? That's what you done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done here. I wish I could be in the chat room with y'all. Seem like y'all having fun now. I can talk about Noble real quick, much easier than I can Porkchop. So here we go. To make a long story short, I was good to this woman. I put out the receipts. We was dating and we was friends. I was good to her. She was supposed to be my woman. I took good care of her. Matter of fact, I took good care of Porkchop. And I didn't even have no money. With my credit cards, I took care of Porkchop. I was good to these women. If you notice, they can only say, they never say what they did for me. They talk about, and I can show you what I've done for them. They never tell you what they done for me. Absolutely nothing except steal and lie and use people. That's what they done. I took care of Sister Noble for at least a year and a half. And I don't mind. It's fine. But then you're going to turn around and she sold me out for because she want fame and fortune. She sold me out when she went to Sinetta TV. That's when it really began. And I put up the video, and she said it out of her own mouth. She said it out of her own mouth. She betrayed me. I put up the video. She said it out of her own mouth that she sold me out to Sinetta and Nepal. She said it out of her own mouth. I went on Nepal's channel because she invited me there. So I can just express my opinion. Nepal disrespected me. And I'm not going to argue with her on her channel so she can block me. So I went to my channel and made my own video. And so Sister Noble, now mind you, Sister Noble made no attempt to put that woman in her place. Say, hey, wait a minute, that's my friend. Don't treat him like that. She just sat there. Duh, 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 duh. Because she was all caught up in the Sinetta stuff. The big platform. Hundreds and hundreds of people watching you. Then, of course, we know how all that ended. And this is the corny thing. I want to turn around and talk about, I had something to do with that. You called that man and was talking to him, talk about your vagina type. I don't have nothing to do with that. I wasn't on the phone with you. He said that you told him that your vagina type. It has nothing to do with me. And then it was something about Alexis K. Tyler and all that. That has nothing to do with me. She made no attempt to stand up for me, the person who inspired and encouraged her to have her channel, who inspired and encouraged her to write her book, that was there when she was crying over her mother and taking care of her. How the hell are you going to treat me the way you have and continue to do? You should be ashamed of yourself. What kind of Christian are you? What kind of, I want to know, what kind of Christian is this kind of person? So that hurt me. And I didn't even trip off of it like that. And she said out of her own mouth, Angel should have let me go a long time ago. You saw the video. You saw the video. She said Angel should have let me go long time ago, not because of what he done, because of what she done. I should have let her go. She said it out of her own mouth. And the only thing she wants to do, she suffers from accusatory defensive behavior. Here I am driving 500 miles to come see you to have a good time. And she wants to get into dumbass arguments over little or nothing. I didn't come drive 500 miles to come argue over dumb stuff. But see, when you care about somebody, when you love somebody, you will tolerate certain things. But by the time I asked her to marry me, and the only reason why I asked her to marry me because I thought she wanted a change in her life. But when I saw she did not want a change in her life, I was done. You stay there. Look. All her old videos, she used to say all the time, I'm sick of Atlanta. Atlanta makes me sick. Atlanta is toxic. I want to get out of Atlanta. Well, here's your opportunity. So here your opportunity comes. You pray to God, I want to get out of Atlanta. I want to change in my life. Well, here it comes. And then when the opportunity comes, then you reject it. Then you reject it. Oh, and she keep making up all this stuff. I wrote a letter to her pastor, to whatever. Her pastor was asking for more money and making some moves in that church. And I guess somebody got pissed off and wrote the pastor a note. When did I get a chance to write your pastor anything? Just telling lies for the hell of it. Look. She used to get angry because I told her, you remind me of that woman in Toledo. Oh, don't compare me to her. Don't compare me to that woman. But here we are. You are exactly like her. No integrity, poor character. You are a liar. You're a welfare recipient. You and her are the same. You have no goals in life. You have no future. You're done. And she's done. But at least you're young enough to have a chance. Turn your life around. She's done. She got one foot on a banana peel and the other one is hanging over a grave. She's done. You can do better. So that hurt me when she would not stand. She defended Nepal instead of me. I didn't do nothing to Nepal. And then she found Aleeyah Porkchop old 2013 video and gave that to them so they can use that to build up something against me. And you don't think that you're a traitor and a backstabber? And she admit the video is on the channel. It coming out of her own mouth. She found the video for Sanetta and Nepal. And she said, I defended Nepal. Okay. But as you can see, I laughed it off. I'm a human being. Don't you think that hurt me? But I laughed it off. I let it slide. So now we come up to the other dingbat who they say is HIV positive, this Karen chick. And this Karen chick, I told them I was not talking about you. But they insist I was. And again, Nova sell me out again for a stranger. She allowed Karen to use her platform to bash me for 3 hours. 3 hours. You would think that she would say, hey, wait a minute, okay, that's enough of that, okay. All right, you said what you had to say to Taalik, that's the end. No, she didn't. She actually joined. She joined. And I took it. I took the bashing. So then it comes to, she comes on my channel and Tasha Fierce gives her a piece of her mind because Tasha did not like how I was treated on that live stream. Tasha believes that I was ambushed. And to a certain point, I was. I did not expect all this. And I told Noble, and this is the reality of things. When people get to arguing back and forth and whatever, I cannot control that. The only way I can control that, I have to shut mics off, shut the show off. I can't control that stuff. But I tried to make it where, look, let her say what she want to say, and then you have your, they don't want to never do that. You want to talk, then you want to talk over the other person, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how that goes. I cannot control that. It's out of my hands. But nobody did not like what Tasha had to say. That's Tasha's opinion. I have no control over that. But she did make a point, because every time Noble used to talk about her child molestation, she'd do this little laugh like, well, at least I wasn't molested like so-and-so. So Tasha like, so you trying to say you better because your molestation wasn't as bad as somebody else? She was just asking these questions. And of course, Noble don't like being questioned. She wants somebody to kiss her ass. Everything she say, everything she do, kiss her ass. Not doing that. And so now she's all hurt. So now she's always hurt. And Tasha hurt her feelings. Now, mind you, I apologize. Mind you, Sister Tasha apologized. And Noble said she accepted that apology, but the reality is she did not, because her feelings hurt. But she don't give a damn about other people's feelings. You didn't give a damn about my feelings when you turned on me with Sanetta and Nepal. You didn't give a damn about my feelings when you turned on me with Karen. Oh, but your feelings is hurt. You a piece of garbage. You a piece of trash, just like Aleeyah Porkchop. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to tell people that you're a backstabber. Do not trust you. You're a lazy welfare queen. And I did tell her. It said it in the video. That wasn't the first time. I told her she was lazy. Here you are. You only work 2 days out of the week. What are you doing with your time? So here you are. She's a confused person with all kinds of garbage going through her mind, watching all kinds of crazy videos at night, getting fat, eating all kinds of ice cream and chips and stuff at night, sleeping all day, lazy ass welfare recipient. You stabbed me in the back and you betrayed me after all the things I've done for you. What did I do? We didn't do nothing. You're liars. Now, what did they do for me? And Sister Noble is a thief. She did not ask me to buy that telephone she used. She did not ask me to buy that chair she's sitting in. So that makes you a thief. I did not authorize your chair. I did not authorize that phone. Why don't you get a job and work for what you get like a lot of us do? But she's a parasite and a leech. Aleeyah Porkchop is a parasite and a leech. How long is this going to work for them? I don't know. But I know one thing. You're not getting another dime from me. That's for sure. And then you have Black Sign. Black Sign comes on here and he says back in 2013, he experienced the same doo-doo thing that I did. And he let it go because he figured maybe it was her mother. But there was no mother when I came to the home. Her mother was gone. May she rest in peace. Now, Sister Noble does. She cleans. But that does not mean that she's a good cleaner. That she uses alcohol and paper towels on her floor. I never heard of that. Where you get that from? Who taught you to use alcohol and paper towels to mop your floor? I don't get that. Now, that don't have anything to do with the situation. I explained what you did to me, Porkchop. Sister Noble is a liar. She's a backstabber. And she betrayed. Look at this. We supported her channel. We supported her book. Sister Noble had another website called Ancient Creation Myths. We supported Ancient Creation Myths, which turned to God is on Trial. We supported the book. We supported her channel. And she stabbed us in the back. That's just the bottom line. You're a backstabber and a traitor. Just like Porkchop. A parasite and a leech. And you're both wicked and evil. Low down, dirty things. Now, this is just distraction tactics. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to say this. Now, both of them, because of doo-doo gate, they want to try to start something with me, okay? Talk about I took a shower and I left bathtub rings, okay, whatever. And I will tell you the truth. Do your research and get the information. I do not take showers every day. As long as I don't sweat, I'm perfectly fine. If you stink, I suggest that you get a bath and get you some water. I don't stink like that. Never have. You don't have to take a bath every day. Even in the natural world, you don't see animals taking baths every day. Do your research. Get the information. When you take a bath and you keep washing, you wash certain bacteria and you wash off certain oils from your skin that's beneficial to your skin. Now, if I weigh 300 pounds, I suggest that you do take a bath every day because you stink. You got all kinds of folds, all kinds of stuff. You sweating and yeah, take you a bath. And if you can't control your bowels like Sister Noble, yeah, you need to take a bath because you're shitting on yourself. Yeah, you need to take a bath. And so they say I'm leaving, when I took a shower, I'm leaving bathtub rings. You only leave bathtub rings if you use regular soap. If you use regular soap taking a bath. I did not take a bath. I took a shower using the other stuff you call soap, but it's not really soap. It does not leave no rings. Especially when you're taking a shower. That's a lie. Also, I know how to clean up behind myself because I did it for a living. I clean up toilets and bathrooms and showers. I did it for a living. I know how to clean. And see, this is what I did. This is what I did, okay? To prove my point. I went in the bathroom and I turned on the water. I did not take a shower. Just turn on the water. And so this is what Sister Noble and Porkchop would do. They would come in, you need to clean this up. I just went along with what they were saying. I never took a shower. I never got in the shower. So how did I mess up the shower when I never got in? I just got in. I just ran the water to make you think I took a shower. And they never complain, oh, you stink. My urine don't stink. My urine don't stink because I drink a lot of water. But when you don't drink water like Sister Noble, your urine start turning yellow and orange, and it stinks. When you don't drink water like Porkchop, your urine is yellow and it's orange, and it stinks. I drink lots of water. I like a woman that's natural. You don't need all that perfume and all this stuff on you. I just want to smell woman. I don't want to smell all these chemicals and fake perfumes and I don't want to smell that. I want to smell a human being. But our lives, we live these unnatural lives and our bodies stink. So our bodies stink. But again, if you do your research, if you get the information, you will see it's not really necessary. But for many of you, I suggest that you do that. Because you stink. As long as I don't sweat, I'm fine. I can handle mine. I'm grown. I know what I need. I don't need you to tell me what I should and should not do. Handle your business. You the one with the stinky urine. You the one fat and out of shape. I don't need you to tell me nothing. Twin said, well, what about Sniffy? I can't speak for Sniffy. I can't speak for Sniffy because that's a whole different mindset. But I tell you, when I usually do my Sniffy character, I do need to get in the shower. I want Sniffy to look nasty as possible and rough as possible. So usually when I do Sniffy, it's time to hit the shower. And I put all that grease on and slap him up and don't shave. I want Sniffy to look really, really rough. So yeah. The Deacons of Reality is in the house. Deacons of Reality is in the house. We had a few trolls. Thank you, trolls, for the view. Unfortunately, I had to block some of them because they were saying some dumb stuff. So I had to block them out. You know, just pure idiots. But I thought for sure I got rid of this one. Well, anyway, we're done. We're done. I really don't want to talk about this no more because it's boring. Actually, it's boring. And we've said all we need to say. We've proven our points. We have destroyed their arguments. We bring reason, and we're analytical, and we're logical, and we use common sense, and we also bring receipts coming straight out of their mouth. So there's no more need really to keep, it's boring to me. It's boring. The next time I go live, it should be Soul Liberation Day, 2022, December the 7th, this year, 2021, at 2:30 p.m. And I have been working on what I want to say. And I think it should be pretty well. This purge is something else. But it's needed. I'm happy for the purge. Let all acquaintance be forgotten. A new beginning. Start all over again from scratch. And we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Absolutely, Soul Brother 85. I want to thank Z-Mad, Almond, Mellow Cap, of course, the Deacons of Reality, and some of you who are new that I haven't really seen before. I thank you so much for joining us in the chat room. I thank you for joining us this afternoon. But again, for me, this is these people right now it's overkill, it's redundant, and it's boring because they can't win. They have not won, they won't win because they are in the wrong. They are in error. Instead of trying to fix it, they want to continue to stand on their lies and manipulation and hope that you continue to fall for crocodile tears. And if that's what you want to do, so be it. But for me, at this time, I really have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. Is there any last comments the chat room want me to put on the screen real quick? And then we're going to be Audi 5,000. Catch up with some of these. Some of these comments in the chat room. We had a good time today in the chat room. It's great. And don't forget the gravy, and don't forget the dessert. Man, I'm sitting next to this woman. I'm still on one plate. She done knocked down 2 plates, and she want her dessert. Give me my ice cream, my cake, or whatever. She got to have dessert. Those people can eat. Y'all don't have no mercy on nobody, do you? I'm going to get like you guys. No mercy. I mean, just go in. And actually, I've been pretty, I think I've been pretty tame. I haven't really went in on them the way I normally would. I try to keep things tame. Soul Liberation Day, December the 7th, 2021. The topic is truth is the beginning, is the catalyst for a new beginning. That's our theme for our Soul Liberation Day. Absolutely. Soul power forever, Razzie. No, absolutely. Support Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. The link is in the description box for those who want to learn more about that. If you want to donate to the platform, Cash App, that information is also in the description box. And if you want to check out my autobiography, that link is also in the description box. You can check that out also if you want to. Did you ever go to a buffet with Aleeyah? No, I don't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, so. Well, on StreamYard, the countdown always been here. I mean, on StreamYard, on the free version, they give you the countdown. On Reststream, they took the countdown clock away. They want you to buy everything. The hell with Reststream. Razzie said, long live Angelsnup 7. Long live Razzie. Black Wild family. Black Wild. Well, Z-Mad, trolls is what makes the world go around. Gotta have some trolls. That's what makes life fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, also, we want you to subscribe to our channel on Rumble. The link is in the description box. There are videos that I will not be uploading, only exclusive to Rumble. So if you're really that nosy and want to know what's going down, you don't want to miss anything at all, subscribe to Rumble. Rumble exclusives. I have one video right now that's on Rumble, but I won't debut it until Soul Liberation Day. And a lot of other things that I will be saying. And plus on Rumble, I can talk how I want to talk. I don't have to worry about YouTube censorship and all that garbage. I can talk the way I want to talk on Rumble. So we can do that. Subscribe to Rumble. Right. Gay Nollywood and his Boombox Cartel, he left me a message that he can come by and do Christmas carols with him and his boys. Let's do that Christmas Eve, guy. Guy Nollywood is going to. Let me see if I can find that real quick. And we're going to get out of here. Let me find that real quick. Bear with me real quick. Let me see if I can find this picture real quick. Come on, baby boy. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me see if I can find this picture real quick. Wrong picture. Wrong picture. Wrong picture. Okay, now which one is it? Can't tell which one is what. 131. Oh man, I keep hitting the wrong one. Let me take this out. Come on now. Why these chicks keep popping back up? There we go. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Razzie. Razzie hit me to now here goes Gay Nollywood Jr. He has a Christmas hat on, Jingle Bell Rock. Now, whose fault is this? A Pan-African Santa Claus, never thought. That's another thing. That's another thing about Elijah Muhammad teaching. Elijah Muhammad taught, eat at your house, cook your own food. Porkchop and her daughters, every chance they get, they love to go out and eat in the white man's kitchen. Also, Elijah Muhammad taught to live frugal. You do not go around buying designer bags and designer shoes and all this kind of crazy stuff. If you only have one suit, just keep it clean. Elijah Muhammad did not teach materialism. But Porkchop is very materialistic. Porkchop supports Golden Corral. She supports Piccadilly. And she supports Trump. I don't know, she's a penis sucker. She might want to do a little something with Trump. She's willing to lay down with anybody to get whatever she wants. Gay Bell Rock. Gay Bell Nollywood Jr. Rock. Gay Bell How we make up a good song about that? So we're going to have Gay Nollywood Jr. and his boombox cartel. Christmas Eve, they're going to drop by and sing us some Christmas carol. I can't think of nothing real quick, Z-Mad. You know. Gay Nollywood, the red-nosed reindeer. Ride the back of Aleeyah Porkchop. They are some silly people. We're done. All thing we can do is have a laugh at these people. They fakes and phonies and frauds. A bunch of parasites and leeches. Clearly, they don't like black people. They don't like soul brothers and sisters. They are the enemy of the black community. No doubt about it. Gay bells ringing. Had a little shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you might step in Sister Nova's shit that she put in the snow. The toilet didn't flush. Are you listening? Doodle on the floor is a glistening. We out of here, y'all. Thank you for listening. Jot down your comments, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll catch you on the flip. Until next time. As always important, our soul brother, Duncan Lewis, used to always say, I wish us love, peace, and soul. We are the 5,000.